Good morning, everybody. How's everybody holding up to? Well, first of all, we had the full moon on Monday, and then yesterday with Uranus stationed in retrograde. Got a bit of a reprieve from big energies today, sort of, before we have tomorrow the sun entering Aquarius. So today, the 19th of January 2022, there is astrology. We have the moon currently in Leo all day, and it's going to form a square with Uranus and an opposition to Saturn, thus forming what's known as a T squared, which this could be a sort of aggravating the dilemma or conflict between restrictions and freedom in our lives. This could be also between us as an individual, us within society, and our values, and the earth and nature. So yeah, it feels very contemplative to me, and I think the best approach is to just try and remain centered and not get caught up in these energies too much, or try and find balance and grounding and centering. Okay, so let's do some cards and see what they have to say about today's energy. We're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle deck first of all to get an overview of the energies. So what do we need to know for today, the 19th of January 2022? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. What do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. How can we navigate today's energies? I have jumper there. I think that's just what I need at the moment. Time for a nap. As I was saying about sort of balancing these energies, the best thing to do is to ground and centre and try and sort of not get pulled over to extremes. Maybe go to bed and have a nap. Just take a rest for today. So at the bottom of the deck we have Blessed, beautiful card. Then we have Exchanging Gifts. And then we have A Fork in the Road. Okay, so time for a nap. So when the first two cards came out, the first thing I was attracted to was the pink colour in both of the cards, and it made me think sort of heart-centeredness, opening our hearts, coming from our heart, feeling blessed in gratitude and thanks for everything that's going on in our lives. And then exchanging gifts. That could be sort of exchanging gifts with the universe. With the Blessed card, I was just thinking about how much synchronicity there is that I'm finding at the moment. It's like sort of everything just even when you've made plans in another way or to do something else, they've changed and slipped into a more perfect way of doing things. Connection sort of getting deeper between myself and the universe, and messages coming through and downloads and lots of awarenesses and messages coming in. So that was sort of my first thing about Blessed was, yeah, it does. I find myself all the time at the moment just going, thank you. I've noticed that. That's perfect. Yeah, that's that's just fine, that's funny, that's a bit of a cosmic joke. Just time and time again going throughout the day, and it is making me smile, and I'm grateful for all the messages and the downloads coming through. And then with the exchanging gifts, it feels like sort of that is the exchange of gifts. I'm doing what I'm here to do and what I need to be doing in the moment and each day. And because I'm showing up each day, then I'm getting gifts from the universe. And it's almost how it feels is that I'm being shown that this way does work. It doesn't matter sort of, you know, what's going on out in the world and things like that. But obviously it does, because you've still got to go out and sort of function out there and integrate with it. But being able to do that from this higher perspective, and being aware that you're on the right track, love. And yeah, just that sort of symbiotic relationship with the universe. And it feels like with the fork in the road, it feels like being shown the way to go, but the crux point of whether I trust, or you know, trust that and carry on taking this road, or fear and things overtake and you go back down the road of fear, so to speak, isn't here yet. I think that's coming at the end of the month, with the Venus stationing direct, then the new moon in Aquarius, and then Mercury stationing direct. It all happens within 7 days of each other. And I'm thinking of doing another little online retreat for the 7 days. So it would be like a private group, just 7 mornings at 8 o'clock in the morning. We meet up for an hour online, start off with a little meditation, group meditation, then we go into a reading for all the members of the group of what's happening, what's unfolding, and then we have a question and answer and a little bit of a discussion around sort of how these energies are affecting us in our lives and in light of the readings and everything. So that all is going to run from the 29th of January to the 4th of February. If you're interested in taking part, as I say, it's going to be 8 a.m. in the morning UK time, and it will run each day, each of the 7 days, for about 3/4 of an hour to an hour maximum. So if you'd like to join me for that, then please contact me at the email address below this video in the description box. But yeah, I think that is when the fork in the road happens. Are we going to go with our heart, or are we going to let the fears and distrust take us the other way? Between now and then, time for a nap, just to sleep on it. This is the beautiful fox sat asleep on the moon there. The fox has always got one eye open. So although sort of you're drifting and sleeping and napping, there's one eye open, sort of watching what's evolving and keeping a beady eye on things. So yes, that's how I'm reading it. I didn't want to do that bird deck. I wanted to get the light seers today, I think. So we're going to use the light seers. Sorry, light seers, the line stride. This is light seers and line striders. We're going to use the line striders deck today. See what we need to know for today for this energy. Yeah, I'm a bit distracted today. I've got a really loud tinnitus in my ear, and it's really distracting. One of the long after effects of COVID in beginning of March 2020, I've been left with tinnitus. So So it's just really loud and annoying today. I don't know. Sort of everything's been a bit active this last few days, isn't it, with the energies? And maybe a bit more sensitive to things. But anyway, I will continue. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? The 19th of January 2021. Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. What do we need to know for today? Oops. Okay, so 6 of Wands. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. As one of my favourite tarot readers would say. And the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, oops. And the High Priestess coming out there. Okay, more choices. I'm going to leave that one covered up until afterwards. Okay, what do we need to know for today? Let's see. Okay, so at the centre of the reading, we've got the 8 of Wands. Then we've got the Page of Wands. King of Wands. All a bit fiery today. 4 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Queen of Cups. And the 4 of Swords. Sorry, Page of Swords. So we've got 3 pages coming out here. The only page we don't have, Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. We don't have the Page of Pentacles. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Lovers. Okay. So, okay, I'm just going to start with the card at the bottom of the deck today, the Lovers, sometimes called the Choice, okay, connecting to the fork in the road. It's coming up to a choice, making a decision, okay, that is the general influence of the day. Where we find ourselves, the 8 of Wands, information coming in very quickly. This could be on the back of yesterday's Uranus stationing direct, and also the moon squaring Uranus today. Okay, so we could suddenly get some knowledge coming in, or having an awakening, or a aha moment, or a light bulb moment, as something comes to light. In the background, the Moon card, which is our intuition and our emotions and what's going on below the subconscious. There's an inspiration waiting to bubble up, the Page of Wands. Okay, so it could be bubbling up from below the surface in a little boop, light bulb moment, or moment of inspiration, of, oh, I haven't thought of that before, that's interesting. The Mercury card, which is about information and communication and details. It's the King of Wands. It's about standing in our power, our creative power. Because the moon's in Leo today, Leo the lion-hearted, coming from our lion heart, daring to stand in our power in this new information that comes up. Card before was the Page of Wands. Don't know if I showed you that or if I meant to and then got carried away talking. Okay, so fire energy coming up, coming out, and then the Venus card. Venus being our values around love and money and relationships and beauty and harmony in our lives. We've got the 4 of Cups. This is like the emotional card. We can be so caught up in the 3 cups in front of us that we don't see the 4th cup, that that Source is offering us. Often in decks, there's a guy sitting under a tree and there's 3 cups in front of him, and he's so focused on those he doesn't see the hand in the cloud coming through and offering him this divine cup opportunity. This could be connected to not seeing what this is bubbling up, but we'll carry on round and see what the cards continue to say. So it's about like not missing an opportunity, being aware when something's being offered to us. It's very easy to get caught up in the mundane stuff of every day, and if we do that, we can miss divine opportunities and things like that. The Sun card, which is our core identity and our core vitality and our inner strength and how we shine out into the world. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, exchanging gifts, give and take, receiving little windfalls and things like that. This could be the cup not to be missed. Okay, could be a little windfall from the universe, something we weren't expecting. And then next to that, the Mars card, which is how we take action, our will, drive, determination, our creativity. We have another page. We have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups comes in with a little reconciliation or an apology, or a small offer. That's what I was saying about this 4 of Cups. Don't be so distracted with the mundane that you miss this offer coming in. It might not be very big and easily missed if you're not paying attention. Then we have the Jupiter card. Jupiter being good luck, good fortune, hope, opportunities, expansiveness, freedom, justice, something else, freedom, justice. Oh God, my brain's gone today. Freedom and justice. We have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups reflects on things. She scries the oracles and sees the messages in the surface of the water on the cup. This could be the inspiration or the message bubbling up from the subconscious, that we don't want to miss, that is a gift from the universe, a little small message. Okay, so it may come in like as in a sign or a symbol or something. Might be a piece of music, or a bird flying by, or I read runes as well as all of this, and sometimes walking down the road, twigs on the floor that form the shape of a rune or something will be a symbol to me. It could be anything. This is what I mean. It could be very subtle. You don't want to miss it. Okay, and then the Saturn card, obstacles, limitations, timing, restrictions, as well as responsibility and commitments. We have the Page of Swords. The risk is that we're going to miss this information coming in, and this is another message not to miss the message. Not to miss the message. Bit of a tongue twister. So yeah, it must be an important message, but it might just be very, very small. But it could help us to decide the fork in the road, the choice we need to make. Now, the cards that came out on the bottom, came out as I was shuffling, we had the 6 of Wands, winner, winner, chicken dinner. The 5 of Pentacles, coming from a place of lack. And the High Priestess, tuning into our higher self. I find the High Priestess a more powerful Queen of Cups, of Major Arcana Queen of Cups. this is saying to me, sort of connecting to our higher selves, tuning into the messages that could lead to the choice with either victory and success or staying in old holding patterns. It really feels like a decision day. Okay, I'm going to turn over this card that came out that jumped out as well. And the card we have is the moon. And this is making me think of what I was saying at the beginning about the fork in the road, the decision being at the next new moon, which is on the 1st of February, full moon, sorry, a new moon in Aquarius, having worked our way through all the restrictive, repressive, hard-working Capricornian energies. We step into the opportunity at the Aquarius new moon, innovation and sort of new openings. And I do believe that it's just about in conjunction with Uranus as well. So more shocking freedom energies connected to it. That to me is like a really strong message that between now and the new moon in Aquarius on the 1st of February is when we get to make this decision. But be aware, the messages are coming through now, the little insights, the little synchronicities. The universe is wanting us to make the right decision and giving us lots of signposts and little pointers and little direction notes and things, a little trail of crumbs to follow, it feels like. And if we keep one eye open, we won't miss the trail. Okay, so that's today's reading. I found it very interesting. If this reading resonated with you, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. For notifications when I release readings, then please click on the wiggly bell. And until next time, thank you for watching.